So just earlier today, Screw Attack released part 2 of Goku vs. Superman. Now the reason of which they uploaded part 2 was because a lot of people were complaining that Goku should have won in the first death battle. And it's finally their chance to show off what they have learned since the last death battle, which was like, I think it's like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. And even since then, Goku and Superman have learned new skills and abilities, so it's time to put them back on the battlefield and put them in another death battle. If you guys haven't done so already, you should go watch the death battle part 2. It is totally interesting. I'll say that much. It's very interesting to watch. The graphics on it look really good, so I'm really happy about them upgrading the graphics. But let's talk about it real quick. In the beginning of the battle, Superman uses the Dragon Balls to bring back the Earth, and then Goku in turn. From there on, they begin battling once more, and they battle across the world yet again and back to the city. I'm not going to go into each and every little detail, but I will tell you this, that Goku did go into his Super Saiyan God form and his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form. These are two big differences that Goku now has since the last time the death battle was going on. And also since then, Superman has a new ability which can basically turn him into a bomb, essentially. So he can burn almost as bright as the sun, and that sort of energy can create like a giant bomb. He loses power for 24 hours, and he's basically just weakened because of using that. However, he never uses that actual thing in a death battle. The battle continues. Goku seems to hold up his own quite well. He does a Kamehameha. Superman walks through that and basically is unaffected by it. And Superman is just mad at this point. He's just done with fighting Goku. And essentially, he does the one thing that he was supposed to be able to do in one of his TV series. And he basically gave Goku a lobotomy and basically fried his brain with his heat vision. So again, Goku loses, Superman wins. Now ever since I have seen this death battle, I've heard nothing but negativity from the anime community, and it is just kind of sad. So there is something important I want to remind you guys of, and this is that Superman is made to be a superhero, a comic book superhero, which is completely different than the main character, or basically the hero of a manga series. Superman's been around for almost, if not already 100 years. He's been in many comic books, he's fought thousands of enemies, and he's basically had a lot of comics and a lot of writers basically writing him into being this godlike figure. Meanwhile, we have Goku, who at this point has godlike powers, but that's only after the series taking an 18-year hiatus and then coming back to find out that he has these godlike powers. Superman and Goku are two characters that can't be easily compared, so when putting him in a death battle, I just say it makes sense for Superman to win. And yes, in the death battle, they even went into detail about how Superman just has this infinite capability to get stronger. But Goku has limits, and it makes a lot of sense. Goku, throughout his manga series and throughout his anime series, has died like how many times now? He's fought enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy, still died, and had to go through months or even years of training in order to get himself up to that level where he could fight those enemies. Superman, on the other hand, he basically just pushed himself a little bit further and got there, and was able to beat everybody he fought up against. I mean, there were some instances where people thought that Superman died. There was Superman vs. Doomsday, which was like a huge thing. People were talking about the death of Superman, but turns out that Superman never died, and you could find out from that Superman basically can't die, even with fighting one of his strongest opponents yet. So it all basically comes down to writers. Akira Toriyama made Goku an alien being that has somewhat of a backstory like Superman, but he made him so he would have to train to get to a certain point. Goku did not get to where he is right now without months, years, definitely years, decades of training to get there. I mean, the thing is, dude never really held a steady job. His entire life has been just spent traveling and training and just getting stronger. Superman, on the other hand, he basically had a family, he has a job, he has another life that he lives and has a secret identity. He doesn't really need to train. He doesn't need to get stronger. He just needs to do him and be Superman. It's like this. We can say that in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, after the Dragon Ball series was over, Goku was around the age of in his teens to early 20s. Around that point, his power level was extremely low and he could hardly even fight the Saiyans. Now let's compare that to Superman. Superman, around his teens to early 20s, was probably around the status of a god by then. Yes, at the same age, one was definitely clearly stronger than the other. And if it's true that Superman pushed his limits even further at that point going on, and Goku was just training and training and training to get himself stronger, then obviously Goku isn't going to be at Superman's level by the time they would fight each other. You see, Superman isn't the type of hero that has to overcome challenges that seem impossible because he's Superman. What do you expect? He's going to beat anybody and everybody that comes his way. Goku, on the other hand, is a dude who has to fight through lots of dudes that are extremely powerful. He has to rely on training and transformations in order for his power level to go up. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not defending Superman in any way, shape, or form. I, like most of you guys, would have definitely loved to see Goku win and Superman lose in this fight. But you have to see that it's all within the writing. And it is just as Death Battle said, the people from Death Battle, they stated that Goku has a lot more to him other than just his sheer power and strength. And I'm going to speak from my personal opinion right now. Superman is not one of my favorite superheroes ever. My opinion on Superman is, well, he's pretty generic. I mean, he's just a really strong, superpowered dude who can fly, lift buildings, have super breath, and heat rate. Like, he is the main dude that you would say, oh, if I had any type of power, it would be this, 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 and this. Superman has all those powers. He's just like a basic superhero. He is the basic superhero. When you see a lot of different comedy sketches, like basically copying off of what superheroes do, Superman is the one that's copied the most. He's generic. Personally, when I look for superheroes, I look for different quirks about them. Different things make me want to be interested in them as a character. I'm not really sure about the specifics of how Superman is written, but I do know that he's written to be just pretty strong. The point is, it's all about the writing. Superman was written to be extremely powerful. Goku is written to not be as powerful as Superman. Comparing the two of them is like apples and oranges, and we should just all chill the fuck out because it's not that big of a deal. Superman won. It doesn't really I definitely would have loved Goku to win, but Superman won. You can stop complaining. It's over. It's okay. It's fine. It's totally cool. Because I mean, like, come on guys, Dragon Ball Super just came out, and I can already tell we're gonna see a lot of Goku in that. He might even get some more transformations, might even get some more training in, might become even more powerful. Even though he can't really have limitless power, I can definitely tell you that it's gonna be awesome watching him get more powerful and fight more strong opponents. So if Goku can't beat Superman, then let me just tell you this. He had better start fighting them gods and whooping that ass. But yeah, what do you guys think about the death battle? I know a lot of you guys might actually be disappointed by it. If you're disappointed, tell me in the comment section down below. If you were expecting this to happen, tell me in the comment section down below, and I want to hear all your opinions. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for other discussions, thoughts, opinions, and other videos just like this one. And for now, it's me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay go, and I'll see you guys later.